G'day everyone, welcome to another set of Alliance War videos with Governor here with the Pirate Horde. So you can see in this war we've got the Pirate Horde matched up against the Alliance Special Task Force. They are one of the better allies out there. They probably sit in the region of top 4 to 5 in terms of Alliance Wars, whereas the Pirate Horde is down, I say down, but it's about number 7 at the moment, 7 to 8. So yeah, you can see this battle is in their favour at this stage, and it will remain in their favour for the rest of the war. Unfortunately, we don't have enough flags remaining to chase down their score. So you can see they've got 5,626 with 9 flags remaining, and we've got 5,161 with only 8 flags remaining. So yeah, they've got a 500 odd point lead or 450 point lead at this stage, which is not surmountable, unfortunately, even with my full flags going as one-shots. If the remaining 2 flags do come through as one-shots as well, then we might have had a chance, but unfortunately, there is a clean on the board remaining, which is only going to give 20 points. So yeah, it's not possible to actually catch them with our remaining points. Remaining flags, let alone overtake them. So I'm still going to go in, I'm still going to attack these remaining 6 full teams. My ally mate Jack here has the final 2 flags, so hopefully she'll be along. Can take the clean on Stoney, and then able to pick from the remaining, or the fresh board, really. But yeah, that's really all in... the war scores, I should have mentioned them. It's 104 on our side, and they have 977. At the time of matchmaking, though, they did have an extra member in their alliance. So you can see they've got an ex-member here. So their war score was actually 105,000 as well. But they're reaching that with only 29 on the battlefield. So that shows that they've got a little bit more depth and probably point strength as well than we do. So that we've come this close is testament to the Horde, really. So I'm going to kick into these attacks. So I've got Remy, AncientPig, Froschi, Mudder Joe, and Bombata plus Gunner. So I'm going to start, may as well start top left. So we've got Froschi. If you've watched my videos, every time I face Special Task Force, I seem to fail against Froschi. It's a bit of a curse. So hopefully, it's been a little while since we've faced STF, so hopefully my team has got a little bit more power, and hopefully a little bit more luck this time around. So I'm just going to run through my teams from top to bottom on my sheet here. So the first one, I'll just switch it to sort by power, is going to be the double Emma, and Blunderbuss team. So you got 2 Emmas. I'll grab one of my Wyatts who's got some emblems on him, and then also my unemblemed Ksenia. So yeah, we'll start off with this attack and go from there. So yeah, the puzzle combat community is in a little bit of a titter at the moment. It's a bit interesting. The devs have only just, literally just now, sent out a note saying that as of the 1st of October, they're going to be nerfing or reducing, the odds of summoning the hero and weapon of the month. So currently in in the current month, September, the odds are 1.5% to summon the hero of the month and weapon of the month as a bonus draw. That was unfortunate. That should have killed someone, I would have hoped. However, as of the 1st of October, those odds are being reduced down to 1% flat. Which is unfortunate because while it doesn't sound like much in terms of direct percentages, that 1% or that 0.3% reduction does actually have a bit of a flow-on effect in terms of the chances in a 10x or a 100x summons, which does sort of amplify it the further out you go. So if you look at a standard 10x summons, so you've got 10 chances at the bonus draw. At 1.3%, that gives you a cumulative total chance or total probability. Man alive, I can't seem to win this against this guy. Oops, well that didn't help, hitting the wrong movement. Oh well, we're going to finish it this way. You're kidding. I can't even kill Mortis, because if I kill Mortis, I run the risk of Terminus reviving everyone. What the hell, it doesn't matter. There's no chance to win this anyway, this war, so... Yeah, Didn't get to kill him. And now Terminus is going to revive everyone, and I'm going to finish with like 5 points. Called it. There's the thing, and then 5 points. 17. Okay. Alright, so that changes the equation. So Jack is not going to have a chance to have a go at a fresh board. So yeah, and the Froschi Curse continues yet again. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, on the average 10x, at 1.3%, you've got about 12.5% chance of summoning the Hero of the Month. However, under the changes, it doesn't drop much, but it drops down to, at 1%, it's just over 10% chance. It's like 10.4% or something like that. So there is a bit of a drop. You lose 2%. But then if you cumulative probability it all out, it ends up, like, to get to, say, 100 summons, it gets even worse. Actually, I haven't got that math ready. I'll just start this fight, and then I'll pull up a spreadsheet, surprise, surprise, and I'll work that quickly. Switch this gun, and this gun, and that gun. Alright, so I'll just grab my spreadsheet, which has got some pre-built stuff in it. Right, against Mudder Joe. Make that move. Alright, that's the pool stats there. Alright, so as it stands at the moment, on a 100x summon, you've got 72.98% chance of drawing the Hero of the Month, which is pretty good. Like, you're above 50%, you're borderline 3/4% chance of getting the Hero of the Month, or the Weapon of the Month, depending on which one you've summoned. So those odds are pretty good. I mean, admittedly, 100 summons is quite expensive to do. 100 summons costs, well, it's 2,600 gold per thing, so that's 2,600 gold. And yeah, so sorry, I'll concentrate on this, continue with this, and then I can get some dollars and cents. That map. Set up a cascade. Alright, so if gold is 10,000 gold, or 10,000 gem, or gold for 99.99 USD, all the way around, by 10,000 times 26,000. So that's a cost of $259 US, or 260 US dollars. And that's for the chance of getting a 75% chance of drawing the Hero of the Month. However, if we drop those odds down from 1.3% to 1%, it drops from the 73% down to 63.4%. So that's quite a sizable decrease, really. If we were to back calculate it, so if we look to try to get, sorry, I'm not very good at doing two calculational things at the same time. We'll just finish this fight. So I'll just pull up a calculator, and I'll back calculate. So if we're wanting to find out what the how many summons are required to get a 75% chance, so I'm just going to do 75 with 1 minus 0.01 power x. Alright, so to get a 75% chance at 1%, you need to do a total of 138 summons, versus if you're doing that same amount, like to get a 75% chance on a 1.3% chance, it's a difference of, it goes down to 106 summons. So that's a change of 138 minus 106. So you need to do an additional 32 summons in order to get those same odds. So if you then go back to doing that on a gem summons, so if we round it down, sorry, gold summons, if we round that down to 26 or to 30 summons, so that's 30 by the 2600 gold. So that's going to cost you, 3 times 2600. So that's going to cost you 7,800 additional gold to get that that Hero of the Month at a 75% chance. So if we calculate that into US dollars, so that's 7,800 times by the 99.99 div 10,000. So that's an additional 78 or 79, yeah, $78 in order to summon the Hero of the Month. So, you know, you can probably do your own calculations in that, but while it doesn't seem like much of a change, going from 1.3% down to 1% is, you know, it's a little bit of a dick move. But yeah, ultimately, I mean, it is Small Giant Games' game, so they do have the right to make those kind of changes as they decide to. We don't have to like them, and, you know, we can choose to take our own actions, like perhaps not spending or not doing as many summons on the game, but, you know, that ultimately comes back to a bit of a personal choice. I have stuffed those weapons up royally on the purples, but that's alright. Now we're struggling with the connection. Got connection. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so here's what it is. Everyone's going to have to obviously make their own decision about how these kind of changes influence their spending and their personal investment in the game. Yeah, ultimately it's it's done. It's a done deal now, basically. I've reached out to my staff contacts to see what they say, if they've got any explanation that they're willing to give as to why they thought that this change was necessary. Because as I said, it's a bit of an odd one, because in Empires and Puzzles, they've had a 1.3% chance for the Hero of the Month there since forever. Like, it's never been anything other than 1.3% chance for the Hero of the Month. So it's a very odd change from even that perspective. There's no real precedent to it that from an Empires and Puzzles perspective. So whether it's a case of Puzzle Combat not bringing in as much money and they're trying to eke out additional summons from players in order to achieve the same... That's so bugged. That really needs to get fixed. A strategy to try and eke more money out of the player base, I don't know. Or whether it's just simply that they've decided that they want to try it differently, I just don't know. It's something that we'll probably never know, if we're honest. Because I suspect that all we're going to get really is... No, don't scramble him. I suspect all we're ever going to get is canned responses. I don't think we'll ever get a satisfying reason as to why they decided to make the change that they've made. So yeah. But anyway, that's enough of a sook from my behalf on that. Yeah, you're welcome to send your own thoughts into Small Giant Games, politely, of course. It doesn't ever aid the cause to be rude and whatever to them. Like, the customer support team is just that. They just do the customer support. They're not responsible for game-changing decisions like this one is. They unfortunately just have to deal with the fallout from it. Can you stop reviving people and just die? Please, Terminus. So yeah, anyway. This fight is going alright. It's a bit long, but I suspect I'm going to have someone die now. Which, my healer. The one hero I was actually going to use this turn. Kind of running short on some tiles at the moment, which is not very ideal. And that was probably the wrong move. But I'm not getting purple or yellow tiles flowing into the board. We get Emma. We got Emma. I need lots of purples. I need a big cascade is what I need. I don't need yellow tiles now. You got rid of my yellow heroes. Any damage now that Wildcat does is going to kill Krampus. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get any tiles in that will kill Wildcat before I die. It came close, actually. That's actually a lot closer than I thought it would be. If that blue tile there, in the bottom row next to the yellows, had been a yellow, that would have been a win. Alright, so 2 fails. One of them was the Froschi Curse. The other one I probably just wasn't paying close enough attention. So let's go against AncientPig. We're going to use yellows and reds and greens. Pardon me. So we've got Ksenia and Jocasta, as well as Ridge. So Ksenia, Jocasta, Ridge, and then we'll chuck in Melt and a 4-80 Hairwear. There we go. Speed gun there, dodge gun there, resist gun there, and crit gun on you. Alright. Some red tiles, which is alright. I need more greens though. Greens is good against Tremor. I've found easiest way to beat Tremor is to simply just get your strong colour tiles and shoot him. Strangely, that is a very effective tactic against Tremor tanks. One could argue it is a strong tactic against all tanks, but, you know, don't need to go that far. That and that. Fire you. Heal up. And just do that at the end. Message. Yeah. Fire again. Ah, oh, cool. Got Krampus and heal up with Costa, and now we just got to get some yellow tiles to finish off Ksenia. That should finish him with the damage. Alright, so we've got 2 kills, 1 very close and 1 utter failure. So we got Remy up next. Tremor tank, Xavier flank, and a Hairwear as well, just for good measure. We'll go purple, so we got Talon and Coyote. Where's my second Coyote? There he is. Bunny Hop, Shocker, and Face Off. Shocker, Face Off, and Bunny Hop. Speed, Kato. You need speed, you need dodge. Dodge, and the rest of them are right. Discord sticked out. Alright. Red match, which I was hoping would cascade in some tiles, but I didn't get any tiles of a useful colour. This is not the best way to start a board. I'm like ignoring my advice I gave in the previous match, which was just to throw strong colour tiles at Tremor. Instead, I'm throwing everything but strong coloured tiles at Tremor and wondering why he's kicking my ass. This is an example of where Tremor can really hurt you. This is why Tremor is arguably the best tank available in the game at this point, because his speed isn't too bad. Like, it is average, but, you know, when you give him a speed gun or whatever in attack, he can really... I'm not even going to get to kill the tank. I'm going to die. A slow and painful death. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That hurts. That hurts a lot. 15. And it wasn't even like it was a revive that killed me. It was just Tremor on his own, basically. Whew. Alright, sod it. Doesn't matter anyway. So we'll go Terminus, Ember, Sub, Blair, and Brock. Alright. Alright, finish off with a win, please. Yellow into green into red. Do I get the red? No, not red. There's a red. I'll take that red. Wasn't the red I was meaning. I was hoping to match that middle 3 red, but I can do that way. You kill you. Match that. Hoping for a red tile. Still no red tile, but we can kill off you. No, we can't kill off you. That's unfortunate. Can do that though, which will give me my red match. Give me a yellow match in the middle and kill off the yellow match on the right. And the left actually. Alright, Terminus could revive some people, so I've sort of held my Terminus off. Just to see how it ended up, but it didn't actually be needed. Alright, so finished off with a win. There were 2 attacks in there which were quite bad. This one on Remy, for example, and also the one on Froschi. The one on Bombata, probably just wasn't paying attention very well. So anyway, we ended up with 3 kills and 1 very close to kill and 2 utter failures, which has landed me in 11th spot. So just outside top 10 by 1 point. But yeah, so you can see the reason, or most of the reason of the loss is, so if you track through the things, it's even in the top 10 with 5-5, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-5 again in the top 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-5 again in top 30. But where it blows out is this top 31 to 40 rank. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's only a little bit out. But then yeah, we've got a lot that are down here, and our tail is there's a lot that are less than 130, which is unfortunately, but you know, STF have got some good defenses there. Evidenced in the lower score on our side, but then again their side hasn't. I suppose they've still got 6 flags left, so it could go anywhere from here. So yeah, that's about it for this war. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Cheers, bye.